money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go!
What you do in life echoes in eternity.
You are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. What you will realize is that you have greatness within you.
It's very important that you engage in an ongoing process to develop you.
Where all you want to do is be successful, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
If that doesn't work, try something else. If that doesn't work, try something else. Keep going with massive action.
You are listening to Thought Food.
Hey, it's your girl Becky Kissoon. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. This is your daily source for personal and spiritual development. These messages are from Daily Meditation, and you can find them here Monday through Friday by 6 a.m. EST. This episode is entitled, When Opposition is Thrown at You. You could think of persistence through opposition as being hard and boring, or you can understand that persistence through opposition is preparing you for what is to come your way. The work required for your dream is more than you know, and you have to think of opposition as a training field to develop habits that will sustain you when you get to next levels in your advancement. Each level is needed to lay the foundation for what is to come. I am challenging you to stay faithful in the routine, even though there will be opposition. One test that we have to pass is being faithful when nothing new is happening. It's easy to be your best when things are going smooth and the way that you want them to. But what about when you're working hard and not getting the credit? What about if you haven't even started yet because of your opposition? What about you're being your best, but your marriage or relationship isn't improving? When you are faithful in a routine, something is happening that you cannot see. Your character is being developed. Routines and following through on them, it's not exciting, but it is necessary. You won't be all that you were called to be if you are not faithful in the little task. Michelangelo said, "If people knew how hard it was to achieve my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful at all." The thing is, when you are an artist of such caliber, you are remembered for hundreds of years after your death. Crafting your skills and talents to the point where people are astonished. It's so easy to look and believe in astonishment that they were gifted with this, rather than to believe that they just worked their tails off. It takes a back-breaking amount of work, a blinding amount of effort, and following through on routines. It is not about your natural talent. Every one of the greats, no matter how much natural talent that they were born with, was remembered because they worked. There is hardship in that work, difficulties, distractions, limitations, sacrifice, unbearable adversity. Victor Hugo said, "Adversity makes men." Adversity is where the magic happens. In your craft, in your character, inside of your soul. Napoleon Hill said, "The majority of people are ready to throw their aims overboard at the first sign of opposition or misfortune." Your self-belief and the ability to persevere distinguishes people who do great things with their lives from those whose dreams die with them. The basis of persistence is the power of your will. Do not stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Every next level of your life will demand a different version of you. You have got what it takes, but it will take everything that you have got. Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. You never know when your life is up. And I don't know what you're going through, but you have got time to change things. The thing is, You need to take 100% responsibility for your future. Decide what you want your life to look like. It will begin when you realize that you're never going to feel like it. Opposition will always be there. The distractions, the limitations, everything that you've ever faced in your life, it will always be something. You are never going to feel like it. But the second that you start the routines, start working on your goals, you start to see yourself as a person who takes actions on your dreams. You will start believing in your ideas. You will start believing in your visions. You will start seeing yourself forgetting about all of your excuses. Confidence comes from the willingness to try. It starts with you pushing yourself when it's not comfortable at all. Push yourself. Do something. Objections can come that are so overwhelming, and they will come. Objections that you didn't even anticipate at all, but you have to push through it. You might wish you were born with more talent. You might wish that all those dreams that you had, that they were just yours for the taking. That you didn't have to put blood, sweat, and tears into it. That somebody would at least give you something to start with. If you want to be great, if you want to be untouchable and so tough that no obstacle can break your vision of yourself, then you have to sacrifice when it gets tough. That is the way of the universe. Florence Nightingale said, "I never gave or took any excuse." At the end of the day, if you know what you want, the question is, are you willing to pay the price to get there? What do you want? Are you willing to pay the price? You have to have a made-up mind that you are in this for the long haul. It may be difficult. You might have a good reason to walk away, but do not give up. Do not take the easy way out. You're not going to feel like it. There are going to be good days. There are going to be hard days. There are going to be difficult days, but you have to be committed to your dreams. Pass the test of being the best where you are, doing the most with what you have, and staying committed and diligent when things get tough. If it was easy, everyone would do it. Some people will be tempted to give up and turn around and go back. And some people stay committed and they keep going forward. Those are the greats. Do you want to be great? When opposition is thrown at you, make a decision that you want to be great. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. If this impacted you, please share. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your support. Subscribe if you haven't. Rate and review if you have not. Until next time, I love you. Peace.